live in New York. I'm Carson Daly, alongside Britney Spears. And we're going to just have some fun the next couple hours. Just let your fans who know a lot about you ask some questions. And,
cool.
And the first thing we want to talk about is this whole, teen queen. How much does that annoy you? Does that bother you?
You know what? It's kind of funny because sometimes being successful is just as hard as, failure sometimes. Because once you're, successful, they expect so much out of you, and the expectations of you are so high.
Right.
But I really don't like being called
Yeah,
that.
but you know what? Maybe when you started, it was that way. But then you grow out. You're like legit sex symbol now. Like woman. Well, you can't be pegged. You can't be pegged to that forever.
Well,
Am I wrong, fellas?
Well, thank you.
We've seen you, I think, in the last couple weeks, just on everything. Am I wrong? Like every show, everything. Last night, SNL, Conan, Rosie, Leno. You got your own thing on Fox. You're on our channel, 24/7.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you for playing me.
We're about to kick you out. That's the sad part. Just kidding. Lucky you're a fan. But how do you do it? Are you just exhausted? I mean, don't you just, from all of the things we saw you in Hawaii?
Well, because the album's coming out, I expect to be, doing a lot of promotional stuff. But no, it's fun though. You know what I mean? I'm used to it. I love performing, and I'm doing what I love to do. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, like when I go overseas and stuff. But that's just for like a couple of weeks. I'm gonna start touring really soon, and that's when I have a blast. I have so much fun. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna let these guys ask some questions first, but because it is Mother's Day, we thought it might be kind of cool. How about a warm welcome to your mom? We're going to bring her out. Mrs. Spears, come on out.
Hey, Mommy.
Here she comes.
Here, Mom, these are for you.
Aww. Happy Mother's Day.
This is my mom, everybody. My beautiful mother.
Thank you very much.
Nice to have you here, Mrs. Spears. How are you? Nice to have you here.
Oh, thank you very much. Nice to be here.
How do you guys, and maybe from a mom's perspective, how do you stay so close just throughout the craziness in your daughter's life? The telephone.
Telephone, really, yeah. I mean, and I make points to fly her in, like on weekends and stuff, like for Mother's Day. And when I was in Hawaii, I flew her in so I could get to see her. And I mean, it's just really important that I hear her voice every night, and it's just really special to me when, like, if I have a bad day, just hearing her voice, it just makes me feel this most amazing warm feeling inside, So, yeah.
Oh, that makes me feel so good. That's also my Mother's Day present. Thank you, Brittany.
Did you guys ever fight? Was there ever, sort of the normal?
We went through a stage, where we, like, probably 4 or 5 years ago when I was going through this.
No, it was like 3 years ago.
Well, 3 years ago.
Exactly to the date.
Well, it was when I was wanting to go out a lot, and, like, my curfew wasn't, late enough.
What was Britney's curfew?
Oh, I still have a curfew.
Oh, you still do now?
Yeah.
You want to tell us what it is?
Oh, yeah, she has a curfew. It depends on what she's doing. I mean, if she's going to a movie, well, I expect her to be home 30 minutes after the movie. That's about how long it takes to drive to come home. And if she sees somebody, and if she sees someone, it's okay. She can call me, and it's okay.
And she's really cool. Like, if I'm out or at a party or whatever, and I call her and I'm like, "Look, I've decided to go to a different party. Can I stay out a little bit longer?" And she's cool. But when I'm on the road, it's a little.
But how can you sort of govern what she does when she's on the road?
Well, Felicia travels with me, and Felicia is one of my
mom's she reports back.
Felicia's my good friend.
Yeah.
Right. But you and Felicia could work some little deal where it doesn't get back to you.
No, we don't do that.
I'll tell you about that later, though. Let's see the book, actually, because you guys wrote a book together. I think we have a picture of it. Yeah, it's everywhere. Britney
Lordy,
Spears,
everybody has the book.
Very good. Very good.
Oh my goodness.
How was the experience writing the book? Tell us a little bit about that. You guys working together on the book.
It was fun. I loved writing. And actually, it was really weird because a lot of the times the lady, someone would come in, because, like, we wrote the book, but of course we're not book writers, so we had someone come in and transform it, into the book and everything. So it was really weird. The things I would write and the things she would write, when I actually read the book, sometimes we weren't together the whole time, of course, because I'm traveling. So, and I would read it, I was like, oh my God, she said that about me. I was like, that was so sweet. And
that was exactly the way I felt too, especially the beginning of the book and the end of the book, because see, I really had no idea what Britney had written.
Did anything surprise you once you finally read the book that she had written? Anything that you had learned about her, or?
Not really.
She
Not
knows
really.
everything about me.
Yeah, because we're pretty open with each other, but I don't know. I think it was a really great experience because I saw some really deep feelings that, I don't know, just verbally expressed or in script, should I say. It means a lot.
Yeah. All right, cool. And you guys can grab that book. Let's take a question from you guys since you're here. We have a Britney fan there. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Brittany. My name's Kelly. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, because it's Mother's Day and your mother's here, I'd just like to know, has there ever been a time in your life when your mother's embarrassed you, like, really bad at all?
You know what? There was one time where this local radio station, they were saying some really mean things about me or something. And so my mom calls up and she starts going off on him. I was like, Mama, why did you do that? It was really
I'm not
embarrassing.
really like that, but, you know, everybody pushed to a point.
No, that was really embarrassing. Yeah, they were saying some crazy things
Maybe
about
she was
me.
sticking up for you, which is good too,
yeah,
you know?
that's true.
I didn't say any curse words.
We've got a question
Not
out in
one.
Times Square. Let's take a look and see. Someone's got a question for you out there. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Donita.
Hi, Anita. You're with Britney Spears.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. I just wanted to know, with Mother's Day being upon us, is there some secret you don't tell your mom?
Why is it always the hard-hitting question when Mom's here?
Yeah.
We're supposed to talk about this in like an hour.
No, I tell her everything. I really do. Yeah, I tell her everything. Yeah.
All right, there you go, Anita. Thank you very much for the question. All right. We have a phone call, too. We're trying to take it from the internet. It's going nuts right now, so we're doing a little bit of everything, inside, outside. We have somebody on the phone. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Christina.
What's up, Christina? How are you?
Good. How about you?
Good. You're here with Britney Spears and her mother. Do you have a
Hi,
question?
Brittany. Hi, Mrs. Spears.
Hi, hello.
I have a question for Mrs. Spears.
Okay.
All right. Is it hard having Brittany away from home all the time?
It's very hard. It's very, very hard. It was a lot harder at first, but now I think you kind of adjust to anything, and we call each other a lot, and every little vacation or some time off that she may have, she'll usually try to send me up to see her. So I think everybody can adjust to something, whatever they have to.
But it's hard.
Thank you, Christina.
No problem.
Thank you, Christina.
We got an email from Avery in New York, and she writes, was it hard to adjust when you went back to high school after the Mickey Mouse Club ended?
No, not really.
Re-entry.
No, it was fun. I thought it was, I mean, my friends, really, especially the ones that I grew up with, I mean, they're the type of friends that, you know, we grew up in diapers with each other, and when I go back and see them, even if I haven't seen them in like 6 months, it's just like I saw them just yesterday. You know what I mean? And they wouldn't treat me any differently at all. They're just those type of people. So it's really important that you have friends like that, you know?
Yeah. It's got to be tough for you now to sort out, yeah, we're looking, we just saw a picture over there a minute ago from yesteryear. It's got to be hard to pick and choose friends now, you know?
Yeah.
Do you find it difficult? Do you hold on to your really good ones and sort of keep it at that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just really weird because you start to find people, you know, when you're going out or whatever, like, well, wait a second, is this person talking to me because I'm just, you know, do they think I'm cool, or are they talking to me because of who I am or what, you know what I mean? And it kind of confuses me sometimes. And at first I was like, whatever, you know what I mean? I was just really open, and I wish I was more like that now.
Right.
But I've had an experience where I got hurt by someone, you know, and after that I'm not jaded, but it's just, you know, I'm very cautious about who I really hang out with. But it's really cool though, because I have really good instincts about people, so that works out.
And sometimes it takes an experience like that to, you know, for the future now.
Right.
How about the way Britney, we've seen you almost just grow up, especially with on TRL, you know, playing Baby One More Time, the way you looked in that video, and then all the way up until Oops, you've just, your image and everything has just progressed, and we've watched you grow up, and we thought it might be fun today to have some of your fans. We're going to make them over, if that's cool with you. Oh, yeah. Where's our two? We have two already selected. And we're going to do like the naughty Britney, we're going to do the sweet Britney, and the diva Britney. We have two inside. And we have some professional makeup artists, so we're looking at them right there. There's the three images we're going for. We're the two inside, right up here. Okay, one over there. And somebody on the couch over there. Okay, and then we have one outside, I think, too. Where's the person outside? Oh, we'll get the person outside. Ah, there she is. You all three look identical. Is that triplets?
Look at her.
Were you guys ever on Full House? I'm lost. What?
They do. They look exactly alike. Wow.
We need to take a quick break, though. You guys can get ready. We'll put you in makeup. And still coming up, we're going to have more with Britney Spears. Thank you to Mrs. Spears for being out here.
And they told me, your album just debuted #1, and I completely freaked out like a goob. I was like, oh yeah. So I called my mom and my grandmother and everybody, and they were like really happy for me, so it was really nice.
All right, happy Mother's Day. Welcome back. We're live in New York. It's Sunday. We've had Britney Spears on TRL a bunch of times. She's on the channel here and there, but it's great to have her now for 2 hours uninterrupted with performances. And we've provided your biggest fans to come and hang out with us and people outside. And we're taking emails. If you want to do that, it's at mtv.com. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to play a little bit of, if you guys missed it, we opened up the show about 20 minutes ago with Crazy. And we have a little bit of that for you right now. Let's check that out. That's how we started off the show with a bang. We've got a couple more performances in a little bit. We should talk first about the video that catapulted you into superstardom. I think we all know what that one is, right, guys? That's right, buddy. We're going to actually show the video and talk about it in a little bit, but I know that you wanted to ask, this has never been done, which is cool. You actually requested to ask your fans a question. You want to do that now?
Yeah, sure. First of all, I want to thank everyone for coming out. This is really, really sweet. But my question is, I want to know who traveled the farthest to come here. Okay, you?
Wait, we need to get you a mic. Right there. There you go.
I was on a trip in Poland and Israel, and I flew home early to come see you.
Oh, that's so sweet. It's very, very sweet.
That's not far enough.
I'm sorry.
Anybody from Mars? Yeah, right?
Wow.
It's good to have you here. Thank you. Maybe she's just was having a good trip. All right, we're going to go outside now. We have a fan, I believe outside. Anybody outside? Watch, there'll just be some bum in New York going, yeah, I got a question for Britney. Oh, hey, hi, what's your name? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Britney. Hi, Carson.
Hi.
I have a question for you, Britney.
Hi.
Did you expect your first album to be as big as it was?
Not at all, actually. Really, I don't think you ever expect anything. I just really hoped and prayed that it did really, really well. And when it did, I was just like so overwhelmed. I was really, really happy. So no, I didn't expect it to do that well.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to take a call right now. Hello, who's there?
15.
Who is it?
This is Megan.
Megan?
Yes.
What's up, Megan? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from East Granite, Rhode Island.
Oh, right on. Rhode Island. What's your question for Britney?
I wanted to know if Britney used to daydream a lot when you were in school, like in the Baby One More Time video.
Is this some correlation to you being an artist, maybe? Did you daydream in school? Did you drift off?
I thought we all
like
did
in your
that.
video?
I always do that, yeah. When I was in school, I always daydreamed. I had like, the teacher would be talking and then I would start doodling and get a magazine out. And
right, because it's boring,
sometimes,
right?
Ooh, I shouldn't say that. I'm like being a bad influence on people. But yeah, sometimes I did that.
Yeah, but that's no great secret. History is sometimes boring. I mean, it just is. So you start to daydream a little
Can't
bit.
help it.
Were you daydreaming about your life later? And is there any way you could have had any sense that you would have hosted and performed on SNL like the Stones?
No,
and
I
Sting?
never dreamed of this. I mean, when I was younger, I dreamed of being a performer. You know what I mean? But I never expected for it to actually happen. No.
Yeah, and we're gonna check out Baby One More Time. But I get all these like just crazy, insane home videos, people dancing to NSYNC, and the majority of them actually are for you. So I grabbed what I thought were some of the best of them, of people who just sent them in. So we'll all get a kick out of this.
Oh, I love watching these things.
Let's watch those, and then we've attached it to the video where it all got started. So enjoy this right now. Played that video more than me. Nobody has seen that music video more than me. All right, I was venting a little bit. We need to take a question from the studio right now. Who's got the question? Where are you? All right, down there. What's up? What's your name?
I'm Stacy from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi. I was just wondering, how do you feel when people say that in your videos you dress too sexy for your age?
You know what? I find it, actually, just watching Baby One More Time, when we did that video, my intentions, honestly, seriously, was not to be sexy. I'm being totally honest. And actually, when I first saw the video, I was like, oh, you know, I think it may be a little cheesy, even just a little bit. And then when everyone started saying, oh my goodness, you know, it's so sexy, I was really like, oh, well, that's cool, you know, that made me feel good. But with me pulling up my shirt like that, that's the only, with me showing my belly, I mean, that's how, like, I'm from down south, and seriously, it's hot outside. So you're stupid if you don't wear a sports bra and go to, you know, dance class, otherwise you're going to be sweating your butt off, you know. So, I don't really count. I don't.
I
Really
do that
mind.
too. I pull it up and. I'm not even from the South. We have a question outside for you, Britney Spears. Let's take that.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
I want to know what your favorite part about making Baby One More Time was.
Favorite part about making that one of your earlier videos? Just grueling.
You know what? It was such a wonderful experience because it was my first video, and it was just so overwhelming to see, like, all those people there working for you, and it was just like I had my own trailer,
right?
And it was just really, really cool. And it was the first time I got to work with my dancers, really, and it was an amazing experience for me. It was so much fun.
And so now, cut to oops, I did it again to that video. Are you more hands-on on the video set and sort of the treatment with the video and more in charge of how you want the video to look?
Oh god, yeah. Like as before, I never used to go back and sit down and watch the footage that I just that they just filmed. And now I'm always going back. Let me see that. Oh, I'm a lot more hands-on, definitely.
All right, cool. We need to take a quick break though. When we get back, there's more performances from Britney. More questions from you at home, whether it's the computer or the telephone. 888-311-4343 at MTV.com. Britney Spears is all yours for the next hour and a half or so. And we're live on Mother's Day. We'll be right back. We got a dance lesson coming up too, which should be pretty interesting. So stick around. We'll be right back.